Over the last 8 years, we've witnessed an amazing movement of God in and through Solid Rock Church. During this time, we have seen attendance explode. We've seen countless lives change. We've witnessed many marriages that have been restored, and we've seen the grace of Jesus bring healing to our brokenness. And we don't believe this is the end. As a matter of fact, we believe this is the beginning of what God has planned for Solid Rock. This is a time to celebrate the work that God has done and a time to look to the future with excitement and expectation for all that God has yet to do in our community. But before we step into this new chapter of the Solid Rock story, I think it's critical that we consider what it means to be fully devoted to Jesus. In Luke 14, Jesus stops to confront a crowd of people who were following Him. By this time in His ministry, Jesus had become popular and the people were following Him without truly being devoted to Him. After telling the crowds to consider the cost before taking another step forward, Jesus says, "Any one of you who does not renounce or break allegiance with all that he has cannot be my disciple." In other words, anyone who isn't willing to break allegiance to everything in this world isn't ready to follow Jesus with full devotion. We believe God has placed Solid Rock in this community for such a time as this. We're expecting over 18,000 new families to move into our area by 2020. And God has positioned our church to be a beacon of hope to this community. We've already seen a significant growth in our church and an increase in the lives that are being touched by God. We see a movement of God in our church for the good of our community and for His glory. We believe God is calling us to go all in this journey. Every person fully committed to Jesus and ready to follow where He leads. Are you ready to go all in?